There are currently 5 Tier 10 light tanks in World of Tanks Blitz. We have the Boschation 25-ton, the WZ-132-1, the Vickers Light, Sheridan, and T100LT. Wargaming has obviously changed a lot of these vehicles' guns and overall playstyles in Update 10.3 for World of Tanks Blitz. And in today's video, I wanted to play in each of these tanks, showcasing their capabilities and which of the lights I currently believe is the best out of the bunch. We're going to start off with the Boschation 25-ton and work our way down the list. Now, the Bat Chat got a couple changes, mostly for the good. The vehicle now has 350 damage per shot when it used to be 310. That means that this tank can deal 1050 potential damage in a very short burst of 5.6 seconds. The Boschation also features Shell Reload Boost, which allows you to dump your clip 30% faster, taking what is 5.6 seconds down to about 3.9, which is actually insane when you think about it. So what do we have up against us? We have a 1-2-1 and a Vickers Light. That's all they have for mobility, but that doesn't mean that we're in the clear, because they still have some big hitting tank destroyers, and even their heavies are pretty dang nasty, so we're gonna have to be careful nonetheless. I am going to start off this battle by doing a very quick spot over here. The Bat Chat does feature the most view range in Tier 10, which is obviously quite nice. I'm expecting to see the heavies over here. Yep, there you go. We got the VK-72. We got 1 shell, 2 shells. Oh, that was very, very sad. But let's try and get a... Nope. Unfortunate. I think that 1-2-1 spotted us. Why is the 1-2-1 YOLOing? I have no clue. Problem is, I didn't actually notice this until I just got my clip out on the E100. Yeah, this is a disaster. I'm going to be real. Like, this is an absolute disaster. We bounce 1 shell on the side of the 113. Wow. Okay. Okay, and I'm expecting, yep, all these guys on our side to be staring at me. What am I supposed to do here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Our Sheridan is camping in spawn, our 1-2-1 YOLO'd and killed himself. Got an E4 off to the side right now. Oh, crap. Okay, well, the only situation I think I can deal with is maybe the E4, but even then, this is not looking good. It'd be great if my team would help me with this guy, but... they need to take the shot, because obviously I'm not taking a hit from the E4. Alright, E4 does indeed shoot, and we're going to shoot him once in the track wheel, but now the Minnow's going to poke. Minnow shoots again. Alright, and we're going to aim in a shell. Nice. I don't really know what to do here, though. Like, why is our 268 YOLOing? Wow. Wow. I have nothing to say. Oh, boy. Welcome to World of Tanks Blitz. Now the VK's over here. Got a 1-2-1 on our side. VK shoots. Alright, well, let's see if I can get some damage into the VK. We got 1 pen into his lower plate, 2 pens into his lower plate, and 3. Not too bad. I mean, that's 2,000 damage we've been able to deal at this point. You can see that the damage output of this tank is not bad. I mean, the clip is nice. It's able to deal some good damage. Alright, let's see if we can get a clip into the E100 maybe. That's really all I can do. Nope, that misses. Alright, let's get to his side. There you go. 1 shell and 2 shells. Alright, now we bail. Well, we are able to help out our E100 a little bit. We're up to 2,600 damage dealt. And I, again, don't really know what else I'm supposed to do here. Welcome to World of Tanks Blitz. Alright, let's reload. Let's see if we can get 1 and a 2. Nice. Okay. And a 3. Well, we were able to dump our entire clip out. That's about all I'm going to be able to do this game. We're just going to try and leave and see if we can get a little bit more damage maybe into the Vickers before it's over. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, and bruh, ain't no way this Vickers is scared of me. That's so sad. Wow. Alright, let's just see if we can... oh, there's the minnow there. Bro, this Vickers is actually the biggest wimp I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a player that's more... Well, unfortunate. I'm just really salty that that Vickers would not give me any damage. Like, the dude had full health, and he was scared to fight me there. I don't even understand it. I just wanted to get out of clip before I died. Oh well, we did 4,000 damage. The Bat Chat is a solid tank. The damage potential is there. We easily could have done 4,600 if that Vickers had let us clip him. So, We did fine, and it showcases that this is a really solid vehicle. Unfortunately, when you get a team like that, there's not much you're going to be able to do, but the tank features nasty clipping potential, it has decent penetration, really solid accuracy, and as we saw, good enough mobility to get in and out of the situations you're in. So overall, really, really solid tank. Would recommend to grind if you know how to play it. I would not recommend this for any new players. It's not a beginner-friendly tank, but it's a super fun one at that. Not a great team to start off today's video with, but let's move over to the WZ-132-1, and hopefully we will get a better battle out. The 132-1 has been changed for the better in Update 10.3. Yes, it did lose some damage per minute, but in return, the vehicle now sits at 360 damage per shot, which is pretty nice. It allows you to not only outtrade the majority of other mediums and light tanks in Tier 10, but at the same time, you still have 3000 DPM. It has really good accuracy, its aiming time is solid, and it's just a really fun tank to drive. Plus, it features by far the best mechanic out of all the lights, which is adaptive concealment. Not only do you get unspotted 3 seconds faster, at 7 seconds compared to the normal 10, but you also know who has spotted you, which is really, really nice. It means that you never have to be worried about poking a bush if you're detected or not. You know if you're detected. So I really like the mechanic the 132-1 has. It is by far, as I said, the best mechanic for lights. Don't get me wrong, T100 LT tracer shells are nice, being able to keep people spotted for 20 seconds. But I also think that this mechanic is just so nice because you understand who is spotting you, when you need the back and the cover, you know how long you're spotted for. It's just really, really fun. So here we are, second game, T100 LT, T54, and I would count an E6 as a mobile tank, so it would not surprise me if the majority of their team went over to medium side. They also have 2 frontline tank destroyers. We have 1, because our other TD is a 183. How fun! Alright, well, we are going to make our way over towards medium side as usual. We're not going to play super aggressive. As much as I dislike having 183s on my team, I'm hoping that he at least does his job in that bush there and stops the enemy from rushing us. Alright, we're going to chill here for now. This is a really good spot to just see where the enemy's going. Got our T100 off to the side, and there you go. Nice shot right into the rear of the T100. Great example to showcase the alpha and pretty good accuracy of the WZ-132-1. Alright, let's see. Anybody over here yet? No. I'm not moving up until, like, somebody else goes over here first, because I'm a man of simple things, and simple thing equals I see no red, I no push. That's as simple as it gets. But now that our STB has moved up and nothing has been detected over here, it gives me the opportunity to move up as well. Alright, let's see. I'm going to use this building as cover against that back bush there, because usually tank destroyers, as I said, just like our 183, like to sit in that back bush. And I'm not going to be the one to find out. So let's see. There is the minnow, and we're going to aim it on his lower plate. There you go. Nice 320 slap. Doesn't look like we're spotted by anything. Nope. This is the nice advantage of being in a light tank, obviously, is... Oh, alright. Let's see. Aiming on the E6's lower plate. Unfortunate. But yeah, one of the big advantages of obviously being in a light tank is that you're not going to get detected from basic things the enemy team has. One of the disadvantages of trying to shoot these players from across the map is that we don't really have the accuracy to do this. Let's try again. Yeah, unfortunate. We're trying our best, but just the shots aren't really going in. Alright, we're going to push over to the side here. Let's see. Not much I can really do. We do have the E3 off to the corner here, and I'm kind of hoping maybe we can catch the E3 off guard. But the E3 backed up. Let's see. Let's cut wide here. Okay, good. We're not spotted. E3 is not looking at us either. Huh. Oh, okay, we're spotted. Never mind. That made literally 0 sense. Alright, well, the VK90, T54, everything else is off to our side. So, I'm just going to leave, to be completely real. I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do against an E3 there. Even if I get to his side, he's still probably just going to bully us. So, I'm going to head back over towards the rest of our team, see if we can get some damage out. Yeah, there's the E3. Still chilling back there. Oh boy, our 183, rest of our team's getting bled like crazy over here. Let's see if we can maybe push towards the side of the VK90 and get some bleeds in. Oh, we got the E6 off to the side as well. Interesting. Alright, well, let's push over here. E6 is probably going to poke. Come on. There you go. Nice shot into the side of his vehicle. That's hopefully going to help our STB be able to beat that player. Got the minnow in front of us, and there you go. Nice 299 damage shot into the the minnow. Oh, and he gets absolutely badonkered there. Okay, that's pretty good. VK90 I would expect to roll off to the side of my teammate, which he does. So we're going to push over here, see if we can get some damage into his lower plate. Let's aim at an AP. Never mind. I did not realize I don't have the AP pen to cut through his vehicle. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's load in a heat shell. There you go. We caused the VK90 to miss us. He got bled again. We're just going to keep pushing over here and aiming. Chunk. There you go. Nice. Alright, well the VK90's cleared. E3 and minnows in mid, and we obviously know that the E75's off to our side over here. So that's who we're going to try and get right now. We're going to push off to the side of these players. Got the T100. We got a lot over here. I'm going to keep on going this way. We're going to shoot at the T100. There you go. Nice 350 damage shot. I'm going to make sure the T54 can't hit me from this current angle. We're going to reload again. Aim at an HE. There you go. Nice 480 damage shot. And, yeah, T100's basically screwed at this point. Pretty sure the T54 is looking at us. T54 was looking at us, which allowed us to get the clear into his vehicle. Alright, well, let's push over here. Got the E75 off to the side. Unfortunately for us, the shell did not go where I wanted it to. Alright, well, we haven't lost yet, which is the important thing, but there is an E3 on my side. We are spotted. Right now I'm going to try and get that E75 if I can. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, we're good. Let's see. We're not spotted by anybody, so we're just going to get behind the C75. Here we go. There you go. One nice shot into the rear of his vehicle. Let's keep on going, keep on going. And let's see. E75 misses us. This is where obviously having that 3000 DPM is going to be quite nice. Let's keep on our adrenaline here, and we're going to see if we can get a shell into the E6 in just a moment. I'm just going to keep on circling this guy for now, though. Alright, let's see. Nice max roll into the E75. But unfortunately, he hits us in the process. Alright, let's pull forwards. Go, 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 go. Into a position where the E6 is not going to be able to hit us. Nice. Okay. But in that time, our team has once again lost all of their vehicles. But hey, we got the clear into the E6, which is obviously pretty important. Alright, well, let's pretend like we're going to leave. We are reloaded at this point, so we're going to cut back into this bush. Hopefully spot the T100 if the player's trying to roll behind us here. Come on, where are you, you little stinker? I'm just going to wait in this bush for now. This is the safest spot that I can wait. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the game, so it could be a draw, to be completely honest. I can't do anything until that T100 gets spotted. Like, there's really nothing I'm able to do here without being in a threat. Let's just back up really quick, see if the T100's anyway over here. Nope. Pull back in the cover. I don't know. I'm going to give it another 10 seconds. If we don't spot the 200 in 10 seconds, I'll start moving. But I feel like that player might know I'm back here. 200 doesn't seem to be, like, the best player, but at the same time, doesn't seem to be bad either. And we're spotted. Of course. I knew it! I knew he was going to camp here the whole time. Well, there you go. At least we killed him. That was obviously pretty important. I just can't believe that that player camped in that bush the entire time. Because of that spotting mechanic, we're also going to be detected for 20 seconds, which means I just need to drive in circles here. We got 30 seconds left on the clock. The only way I can beat this E3 is if I try to get behind him. And we have 30 seconds now. Alright, well, I have one real route of beating this E3, and we're going to try it. I don't really know what else to say, so we're just going to cut right off to the side. 18 seconds. I don't think we can even beat him. At this point, I don't care if I die. It's not going to matter. Let's see. There's the E3. We get one shell in. We have 10 seconds. Yeah, we physically can't beat him. Wow. Even though we played it right, I can't beat him. Yep. Oh, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Oh, 2 losses in a row now. Yay! Whoa! I love Blitz. It's so fun. We only did 6,089 damage to still lose the battle by 2 seconds on the clock. Crazy. I have nothing else to say. We got a high caliber, we got a mastery, we got 5 kills, and then we take a look at our team, and we got players like the 50B dealing 0 damage. I don't know what to say. Again, WZ-132-1, fantastic vehicle, as we saw. The gun is able to easily rip into its opponents. The mobility is fantastic. It's got DPM. It's got everything you'd want for a light. There's a lot of people that believe this tank is not very good, and that's incorrect. I clearly showcased that this is a super capable vehicle with the mobility and everything going for it, especially that spotting mechanic. Just unfortunately, even though we did just about everything we could in that battle, we lose by literally 2 seconds on the clock. I have nothing else to say. Just such a disappointing finish for that game. Now we move on to the Vickers Light. This British vehicle features a pretty weird gun. It used to have 350 damage per shot, which was actually quite a nice intermediate alpha. I really liked it. Unfortunately, Wargaming did nerf the alpha, and now sits at 300. Now the damage per minute did go slightly up. The Vickers Light has 3059 DPM, which is pretty solid, especially because I'm running calibrated shells to get 116 millimeters of HESH penetration, which deals 380 on a proper pen. So the Vickers Light features pretty nice HE damage, the vehicle has pretty good pen overall, and dispersion-wise it's fantastic. 0.29 is insanely good. So the Vickers Light has a lot of really good things going for it. Mobility-wise, it's fairly average though. I would say in terms of actual mobility, this is the slowest of the lights, which I guess is unfortunate, but you still have light tank camo. You got 10 degrees of gun depression, and you got pretty good DPM while having a troll turret against standard ammunition. Because of that, the Vickers Light is just a super solid vehicle. And I'm actually quite happy that out of all the lights we've played so far, the Vickers is the one that we end up playing Yamato Harbor on. Because of the fact Yamato is a map that requires gun depression to do well. If you don't have a vehicle that is able to work hull down, you just feel like you're pretty useless. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's not like our previous gameplay. We have a Centurion 7-1 and a T-95 E6 in terms of mobility up against us. I'm going to play a bit more aggressive then. Normally I don't do this, but I feel like if they only have one medium, I can easily beat that medium into the position over here. We're going to knock down the tree. Unfortunately, this other tree is literally right in our way. Alright, well, it doesn't look like anybody's over here. I'm going to push up. Could be a Sussler move. We do spot the Centurion, but feel like it's worth it. Oh boy. Of course. Why is it the moment I decide to move up is when I run into all these players? Well, the good news is that even though the E6 is playing aggressive, he's not going to be able to spot me leaving, which is exactly what we're going to do. So we're just going to take the safe route. We're going to go out like this, and thank God. Alright, we're all good. We got out. Woof! Okay. Let's see. We got the E100. Oh boy, our VK's already dead. That's not very good. Let's push up over here on the side and see if we can get some damage in. Aiming. And then it goes low, bruh. Alright, well, I'm just hoping that I'm able to help our team here. I'm not really going to be able to do much to, like, the E6 or anything over there. Come on, 2 and 5B, go for it. There we go. We got 1 pen into the enemy, 2 and 5B. Okay. 4005's pushing up. Let's put on our adrenaline, and there you go. Nice HE into the 4005. Okay. Got the Centurion 7-1 off to the side. Not exactly what I want. Let's see, 100's dead. There you go, nice shot into the Centurion. Alright, well we're up to 900 damage, which isn't too bad at all. The 100's dead, but our Conway just bounced the shot. Oh, no thank you. Don't want to be shot by that. Alright, let's see if we can get a shell into the... Oh, that works too. Nice, okay. E6 is on our side. We got the Centurion over here. I don't like this at all, I'm going to be real. I do not like this engagement. The good news is that we've kind of just baited the enemy team. They're just playing really aggressive for no reason here. And that's fine with me, because E6 is now playing super aggressive. We're going to aim in right on his vehicle, and there you go. E6 bleeds 300 health. We are spotted, but we should out-reload him because we only have 300 alpha. So we got another nice shot into his vehicle for 340. Okay, not too bad. Our Chieftain's going to hold against this player. We're just going to chill right here. And nice, okay. This is going all right, but our team is still bleeding quite a bit. Let's aim it on the side of the 2 and 5B. We got to help out our heavies more than we need help, because our heavies are really falling apart very fast. Oh boy, but our Chieftain unfortunately bounces the E6, which is not great. But our 60 gets a nice shot into that player, which is obviously pretty important. Let's push up here into the bush to where the scent, if it pokes, will get spotted. Alright, let's chill right here for now. Let's see, we got the E4 off to the side. Alright, let's see. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to push up, and I'm going to get behind the E6. I think that's the smartest decision I can do right now. There you go. Nice 380 damage HESH into his vehicle. Oh, that's a T-30 on our rear. Thankfully, we saw the T-30, and we were able to play accordingly. Unfortunately, the E4 is apparently more preoccupied with shooting us across the map than worrying about the 60 TP who just shot him for a lot of his health. Interesting. Very interesting maneuver there. Unfortunate Hess shell from this vehicle. Alright, let's try that again, but this time we're just going to fire AP. Centurion pens me. Very annoying. Alright, well, our Chieftain gets a nice shell into the T-30. And the T-30 did indeed shoot, so we're going to get a nice shell ourselves in. E4 is dead, so all that's left is the T-30 and the Centurion over here. So this will be our first victory of the day. Whoa. I got nothing else to really say here, but at least we will get a victory. Let's see. T-30 is not really that big of a threat right now. Get shot and, yeah, say goodbye to the T-30. And then we got the Centurion off to the side. Nice 275 shot, and there you have it, a victory. So, as we can see, the Vickers Light, pretty solid vehicle. I mean, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, the Vickers isn't good anymore. Don't get me wrong. It definitely got nerfed in terms of alpha, but its DPM went up, and its holding potential is still the same. Its accuracy is still the same. I don't know. We did 3,900 here. There wasn't really trouble with the vehicle at all. I mean, it was more just like, why did the E4 shoot us across the map when he had vehicles right in front of us? But hey, we still won. We did our job, and we did top on the team. So that's 3 games in a row now. We've done pretty good. Thankfully, we just got our first victory out. But yeah, I think the Vickers is a really solid vehicle. The gun is nice. The mobility's solid. It's definitely the best beginner light. If you're a newer player and you want an easy light to go for the Vickers. It will give you the understanding of spotting mechanics and how to drive this vehicle with gun depression and things like that. But at the same time, it's not going to be, you know, like super poor gun depression like the WZ or Batchat T100 LT. You're not going to suffer in terms of pen. It's got pretty good heat pen at 319. So it's just a super solid vehicle in terms of all characteristics. I really like the Vickers. Now we move on to the Sheridan. Now the Sheridan is still the most busted of the lights in my opinion. The Sheridan features 560 damage per shot. It actually got slightly better aiming time in 10.3, which means the vehicle is pretty good at that. It also has okay dispersion. I mean, 0.38 sounds really bad, but when you put it on a light tank with pretty good on-movement values and decent aiming time, it's actually quite good. Its damage per minute at 2,500 is also decent for 560 damage per shot. The whole tank is just kind of nasty, I'm not going to lie. It also has the highest pen for all the lights at 341. I still don't understand that, but yeah, it's got really good pen. Its HE deals 680 with 100 mils of pen. It's got 10 degrees of gun depression. It's got good mobility. In fact, one of the best power to weights for the lights. It also features spaced armor around the entire vehicle, meaning that if you're using the tank in really any situation, you're not going to have to worry about being HE'd frontally on the sides. The only times I'm worried is on the rear. The lower part, the little square lower part of the rear is HE'able, and up against players that understand where to shoot, that can be a weakness. But for the majority of games you play, like 90%, nobody's going to HE you, and even if they do, they're not going to HE you in the right spot, so they're just going to deal less damage. Well, here we are on Mines. Not a great map for our vehicle, and we are also up against some incredibly dangerous vehicles, STB, T62A, and a TVP 5051. Alrighty then, we are going to see what we're able to do. I'm going to start off by doing my classic sit at this rock and wait for somebody to drive up the hill maneuver. We're going to see if somebody does go up the hill. This should be a pretty decent angle right here. And bonk. Tracked him. Nice. Unfortunately, the STB does shoot me. But I basically got that TVP killed. So, yeah. That's why you always go for track wheels and people climb up the hill. Not a bad result at all. Well, we can see that the enemy heavies have decided to go towards the... Oh, no. Never mind the Krons over here. That is very unfortunate. That's basically completely stopped our... anything over here. Alright, well, I'm going to try and go over towards this side of the map then. We got an E5 and a 2 and 5B, and we're just going to push wide if we can, just like so. Nice. Alright, 2 and 5B's on reload, which means... Wow. Wow. That was, disappointing, to say none the least. But we are free to reload here, and I'm not too worried about anybody really shooting me, so there we have it. Nice 570 damage bonk into the E5's lower plate. Just helping out these guys over here. Pretty easy to do. This is where, again, having that alpha damage just feels so dang easy. We're going to aim it on the E5 again. There you go. Look at that. 540 damage shot. I mean, we're a light tank, and we're easily out-trading these heavies. All our Krons need to do is poke them and clear them. I mean, That's all they gotta do. It's very simple. And it looks like they are indeed doing that. Please kill him. Unfortunate. Well, we're just gonna aim at an HE shell, and... long live the enemy E5. That's all I gotta say. We can see the rest of the vehicles are on the hill, but I don't think they're going to be for very long because of the fact that our Krons are going to start flanking them. So I'm just going to push up over here. I'm really not too worried at this point. Let's just poke the 62A, aiming it on his lower plate, and bonk. I can't tell. Yeah, the 62A is AFK. I wasn't really sure, but definitely AFK. STB finishes off that player. We're going to push up. We got a couple more seconds left on our reload, and hello, remember me? Bonk. That's great. I don't even care if we die. We did our job at this point. There you go. You get bonkered. We're just going to chill right here. And, yeah, not a bad game at all. This is why the Sheridan is such a solid vehicle. I cannot say that we would have been able to deal as much damage in any other light. If we were in a WZ-132-1, Vickers might have done okay because it does have some gun depression, but I can't really say we would have been able to do what we did. Especially, I mean, we single-handedly killed that TVP. We tracked him in the open, allowing our entire team to kill the player. He did 600 damage, and that was the entire end of his game. So, yeah, I mean, we 100% got that full health TVP killed. And then we obviously helped out our Krons. I don't know. I just think the Sheridan's a fantastic light. I mean, sure, we didn't get out an insane amount of damage compared to the other games we played, but we won, so we got that going for us. Oh, man. We're at a 50% win rate. Let's put it above 50% with the final light being the T100LT. But on my opinion of the Sheridan, I still think that in a skilled player's hands, this is the best by far. It is such a stupid vehicle for the alpha damage, the pen, the accuracy. We only had one troll shot that entire game, and even then it was just a little bit of a snap from me. I could have aimed in for about half a second longer and we would have been fine. So T100, this vehicle keeps getting nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. At this point, the tank is, well, it's losing a lot of its good values. Its penetration has been nerfed quite a bit. It's now down to 294 if you're running, I mean, Cali. So if you're running Rammer, the pen is, what, 290 or 280? Yeah, and its standard pen at 230, it's bad. It's getting pretty bad. But if you want DPM, you are going to have to nerf the pen. So kind of unfortunate there. In terms of accuracy, it's still very solid. In terms of mobility, it's pretty good. And even though the armor got nerfed, as I keep saying, the upper plate will always be an auto bounce if the armor is stronger than like 55 millimeters, because 150 millimeters are not able to overmatch the upper plate. I don't even think a 183 is able to overmatch the upper plate as of yet. So because of that, even if you're, I mean, the armor got nerfed on the upper plate, but if you're hull down, you're going to get bounces. It doesn't matter. So the T100 is still a very troll tank. It's still a solid light, but it is unfortunate to see that Wargaming is nerfing the penetration on a vehicle like this. I mean, I get why they did it, but it's still a bit disappointing. Here we are. Up against us, we have a Centurion and an E50M. Okay, I thought that was the only medium they had, but I did indeed notice there was another one. All right, well, I am paired with a no camo T54. Wow, that is very unfortunate for me. Okay, then. Well, medium flank is indeed a lost cause. We're going to make our way over to heavy flank because that's what our entire team is doing. Yeah, not even the TDs are caring about, like, covering this side of the map, so I'm not going to waste my time there. We're going to move all the way up as fast as we can. One great thing about obviously being a light is not only do we have really good camo, but we have good mobility. So we should be faster than any heavies that decide to go this way, or not, or we're going to get there the same speed. Well, all we need to do is bait this object 752 to the Kron and Super Conk, and he's going to regret life, so that's fine. I would expect that not everybody on the enemy team is going here, so there you go. Oh, never mind, they might be going here. Well, as I said, the good news is that we kind of baited the enemy. Oh wow, no, they're all here. What? Well, the only tanks that aren't here, guess what? The mediums. So I still can't even head over towards medium side right now. 60 TP shot, which means we can hopefully poke him a little bit, name in. There you go. Nice shot into the 60 once. Let's put on our adrenaline, see if we can get another shell into his vehicle. There you go. Nice 350 damage shot. Alright, I mean, we did bleed the 60 TP a bit. That's the good news. I'm hoping that our team will push him. But we got the 752 off to the side. Alright. Well, why isn't our team playing aggressive over here? Like, what's the problem? You're in a Kron. You're in a tank that, like, physically can't be pen tall down, and yet you're scared to poke this. I mean, even I'm poking it. We get a nice shot into the enemy go once, but I can't poke anymore because the 7.52's over here. I mean, I just don't get what this Kron's scared of. Do you know how easy it would be for our Kron to just poke that and bleed them? Like, that's so disappointing. Alright, let's aim it on the side of the 60. Unfortunately, it does not pen. Alright, at this point, I'm not really sure what to do. The Super Kron gets a nice shell into the mill. We're going to get a shell in as well. I'm just going to leave. We do have the Yag, though, which I literally can't do anything about. Well, then. I'm going to try and leave still. Go, go, go. Thank God. Alright, move, 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 move. I don't want to get hit by the 60. Alright, we're good. We're in cover. Woof! Alright, so we got the Emil 2 off to the side. And obviously that is a threat. The Emil's looking this way. So we're going to cut over here. Get a nice shell in, and he bounces us. If I can get the Emil to dump the clip, we'll obviously be in the best situation possible. So I'm just going to trade with him. Oh, he bounces us again. Thank God. Alright, well this is a great example of the T100's armor. I mean, it's pretty troll. People don't know what to do against it. Unfortunately, you can see that the pen, I mean, we literally can't even pen it in a Mil 2 turret. It's pretty bad. Like, it's really, really bad pen, actually. It's a little unfortunate, but there's not much you can do about it. Alright, well, we've got some damage out. We got the Yag off to the side. We got the Yo. There you go. Nice shot into the Yo. 290 out. Not bad at all. I mean, oh, the Yag shot. Nice. Okay, okay, let's go, let's go. Maybe we can get some damage into the Yag. Let's poke over here, and... yeah, when I say maybe we can get some damage into the Yag, I lied. We physically cannot pen that player anywhere. Alright, well, we got the 7.52 showing me the side of his vehicle, and the Yag shot, so at this point we're actually not doing too bad. Let's just see if we can get the Yag Panzer. Again, we literally, like, can't do anything to him unless we get his lower plate, but that's alright. That player's dead, and all that's left is the E50M. The E50 has literally not been spotted the entire battle. Very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Well, we did get a victory out for our third game, so at least we got that, our third and final one. Let's get a nice chunk into the E50, not E100, and let's reload one more shot. Chunk, there you go. So as we can see, T100 is still a super solid light. It's just a great tank in general. The pen is a little bit worse for wear, but the DPM is still solid, the mobility is great, and as we saw, the armor is still troll. So we were able to deal just shy of 4,000 damage. We blocked 800, and we did not pick up an ace because, as usual, this is a super solid performer. It's a great tank. Highly recommend to pick this one up as well. I mean, I think all the lights are solid at this point in Tier 10. If I were to rank them from best to worst, I would say, in terms of average players doing good, the WZ would probably be in last, then the Vickers, then the Bat Chat, then the T100, and then the Sheridan. That's how I would rank it. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think about these tanks in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.